We're back again. Does that sound better? Don's coming. Good evening. Well, it is if we're not talking like a robot. Yeah, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Jelly beans and jelly boobles and...
Ah, shit. Oh, blue.
Right. What are you doing?
The Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
Hang on, I need the speaker on.
The radio mode.
Well, piss off.
Aux input mode.
Oh, we're well
Right.
prepared tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, we're well prepared. Really is good. Yeah, so...
The weekend couldn't get any better, could it?
Lovely. We're crystal clear now. Thanks a lot, Don. Yeah, sorry about that. Matt's put the link up. It'll be a new link, won't it, Matt? I think it is a new link. I don't know what Matt's got planned for us tonight. I don't know if he's got anything, because while we was talking, he was pissing himself, laughing because we was squeaking, and we was pissing ourselves because he was talking like a pissed up, stoned R2D2 or C3PO.
But we sounded like fucking chipmunks, which is weird.
It's entertaining, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a new filter. So what we all been up to then? It's funny as fuck, Matt's put. And then Steve Baroni came in and got kicked out so Matt could sort some, and then he came back in. Good afternoon, good evening, and once again, I don't see you again. Fuck off. That's the new multiple. Yeah, that's exactly how I fucking feel, believe me. Yeah, well, I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were saying, right? Because we was talking like fucking robots, apparently. I fell off the truck step on Monday.
He was trying ballet.
I was trying ballet. Didn't fucking work. Fuck my ankle. Black and blue, swelled up, right? So that was the first thing. And
They're not mentioning the second thing. It's been
Just-
sorted.
things have just...
Things have gone drastically wrong this week.
My brother did a belter today. I was just laid chilling out and been out and done a few things. Brother rings up. I said I wasn't going to say this on the internet.
He knows he was going to do it.
Rung me up and I went, "Are you doing out?" And I thought, well, how Stuart's ringing me on a Saturday. Something's gone
What's
wrong.
wrong?
So I says, no, why? He went, "I'm at Howden." And I went, "Okay." And he went, "I've put diesel in my motorbike." So he said,
Yay!
"Can you come up with a 25 litre jerry can and a vacuum pump to pump the diesel out?" So I gets up there and he's hanging around. And,
Finally, I'm in.
yeah. And we're not talking like a robot. Anyway, yeah. He gets the pump in there, pumps all the diesel out. Then obviously it's a fuel injected motorbike, so it won't start because it's full of diesel. The petrol had mixed with it, so it won't start. So he's trying to start it, trying starting. I thought it's not going to start like that. So I went, go get some easy start. So we're just there in the garage, spraying easy start into his brand new motorbike.
What a dickhead.
Was funny. His wife, Linda says, he's been relatively calm. If he'd have done that years ago, right, he would have been going nuts. And I went, he might be calming down. He says, well, I am being, apparently he said, so I am being calm, but if my bike's fucked, it'll be a different story.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was a bit of fun today. Got me out the house for a couple of hours. Nice little trip up to Howden.
How's everyone?
Hiya, Bobby. How you doing, mate? So,
Yeah.
right.
Not bad. How's yourself?
Good. Why is it sound better today?
Had better.
Is the mic working again?
Yeah, it sounds better anyway.
It's not even coming through there.
I know, but it sounds better, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, we'll just deal with it. It'll be right.
Yeah.
I can't be asked with any more shit.
No. Something's going on. I've got an external speaker because the speakers
So-
are usually rubbish.
Them that couldn't understand us before, I will pre-warn you, I am running on absolutely no fucking sleep. Right?
Oh
so
dear.
if I get triggered, full on sarcasm, dickhead mode will come out. So just be careful.
As I was saying before,
You need some of
Right.
that easy start. That might.
I should have brought some of that back. Yeah. Up the nostril. It's
You
easy
might feel
start.
better then.
Funny as fuck. Yeah, I don't think it was very impressed when I said, go get some easy start. I'll fucking spray it in the air intake while you start your engine. But you got it going. And you rode it back and he's not
British
upset
politics.
because...
A 58-year-old man has been arrested this morning in connection with an investigation into the funding and finances of the Scottish National Party. That 58-year-old man is understood at this stage to be Peter Murrell, the husband of Nicola Sturgeon, who of course has just departed as First Minister. Mr Murrell was the chief executive of the Scottish National Party, the boss essentially behind the scenes. There he is with Nicola Sturgeon, and a huge figure behind the scenes in Scottish politics. He also stood down about 2.5 weeks ago as a result of a row about membership numbers.
He was forced to
in the
stand down, more or
context.
less,
He's
wasn't he?
forced to stand down. But there's been a separate investigation by Police Scotland into the party's finances, which goes back a couple of years now. He is understood to be the man arrested, in custody and being questioned by detectives from Police Scotland. And we're told that officers are also carrying out searches at a number of addresses as part of the investigation. They can't comment any further on what's being looked at, but dramatic development there, and after really a very torrid few weeks for the SNP.
These two were seen as the power couple, weren't they, for years and years and years within the SNP?
Very much so. I mean, Nicola Sturgeon, of course, was First Minister for 8 years. Her husband was a big power broker there. They were very much a power couple. And when this investigation into the party's finances began a couple of years ago, there were claims that he had made a loan to the SNP in 2021 to help them with cash flow issues. There was, there were questions about these two holding such senior positions at the same time, but they are really very much very powerful at the top of the party.
So that worked.
Yeah, well, it just froze our end, that. So I don't even
Hey,
know what it
don't
was.
freeze, did it? The sound went off.
Yeah, the sound went off.
That
What's the
wasn't
matter?
that wasn't your fault, Matt. That's just something this end.
Yeah.
Because
But
every week
They are fucked in Scotland. That what is going on?
Oh, fuck knows.
Well, wasn't not long ago that he got he was paid for porn. Husband.
was he?
There's something strange going on up there, isn't there? You know what I mean? Very strange.
You only just
Oh,
clicked
yeah.
on.
Yeah.
What? I'll tell you what.
Is this mic all right, or I didn't even need?
Yeah, no, it's fine, mate.
Could you tell me if this mic's all right?
Yeah, it is. It's great. Yeah, good sound.
Yep, they sure are, Matt.
Yeah. Why have they got that big fucking tent in the front garden? What's that all about?
The police put it up, didn't they? The police put it up.
Yeah, it was because of
And
well, there's rumours that
it's
he was burying
He's
money
a
in
pervert.
the garden.
And
right?
well, I used to know them about 15 years ago, 20 years. Well, I used to drink them, and he was a pervert then.
Well, why have they got different names?
He's-
When and wife might have got different names.
Fuck
Right.
Would you
knows.
admit you
To be honest with you, though, I'm but I don't think they're really married. You know, I really don't think they're really married.
No, I don't think they are either, because they both got different names, and it sounds fucking
Yeah.
just a bit dodgy to me.
And that Hamza Useless, he's well distanced himself, isn't he? He was Sten's,
No.
right hand man. Yeah. and he agreed with everything. And now this is kicking off. He's going, nah.
You can
I'm
keep it.
fucking. You can keep it. Absolutely keep it. He don't want now
Yeah.
to do it because they're on about they might have to rerun the fucking the election, isn't it?
It's just bollocks. They're all full of bollocks.
Oh yeah, there's definitely going to be changes in Scotland now, but
Well, they have to be, don't they?
Yeah.
Why did if the police was going in right to your central office
Isn't
and you going into your office, right? Why would they all start being real secretive?
yeah.
Nothing to add. Why are they all being secretive?
And also, I believe that somebody tipped it off. Why was it the police went early hours in the morning, but she was nowhere to be seen?
Yeah, she left it. She in a cab about 10 minutes before
She
they
wasn't in
turned
the
up.
house.
She was seen leaving through the back to a car, wasn't she? 10 minutes before they turned up. So I think it's quite funny. But they're all going, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh
Look
yeah.
what's happening in France. He is on his way out.
You can't.
They're all the elites are on the way out. That staging gone. That horrible horse
Man,
teeth
even
thing.
even the
From New
nurse in the horse thief in New Zealand.
Yeah, she's gone. Macron's in France.
Something
kicking
wrong with
off
the
big
sound,
time.
you know. My sound.
Something wrong with my sound again.
Yeah, it is a little bit quiet.
Quiet.
Hmm.
Why is it quiet? I don't know. Why is it quiet?
I don't know. Just talk a little bit louder.
Maybe it could be my speakers. Oh, that's better.
So are we quiet to everybody?
No, that's fine. I'll just turn my speakers up.
I could hear the echo.
Why don't you run for fucking leader of Scotland?
Oh fuck! They wouldn't last 2 minutes. That fucking Scotland wouldn't last 2 minutes with me, mate.
I don't think it's going to last much longer with anybody else at the minute. The big thing is independence with them, innit?
Oh, don't my fucking head in.
Now you've got all this corruption. I think it's.
And all you get out the that new fucking SNP leader is, oh, I want to bring Sharia law in and all that. Oh, it's like, yeah, right, fuck off,
Yeah.
mate.
I want to know
What?
how that's going
Yeah.
to mix with his other fucking. Like,
He wants to
hobbies.
bring Sharia law in and take Scotland out of the Union from Britain, but then he wants to rejoin the EU, and it's like, well, how the fuck is that going to work out?
Not exactly independence, is it?
Well, no.
How the fuck does taking a country out of the Union because you want independence and then to go straight back into Europe and give up
Independent.
your independence again?
Because apparently, Westminster took Scotland out of the EU against its will, and it's like, no, 17.4 million people voted, including Scotland. So, like, what the
Nobody
fuck?
got a vote. Nobody got a vote to go into Europe.
No.
They just said they was going to do it. It's not even been signed anyway. It wasn't signed up. So that's why, since 1973, the monarchy has been obsolete because she allowed the sovereignty of this country to be handed over to an unelected set of fucking idiots in
To be
mainland.
honest, I don't even think the royal family is going to last much longer with all that fucking carry on here, because it's just okay. You've been blued. He's having a blue moment.
Where's
All right. Cheers.
He's having a blue moment, guys.
Savannah song. I'll stop singing now. Well, Kathleen. Italy. Italy's looking like they're going to have a Brexit, don't they?
Yeah.
So, and there's been more coppers. There's been more coppers. EU ministers. How can they call them ministers? They're not ministers, are they? They're unelected pieces of shit.
Well, there's some like that, Lee.
Yeah. It's all happening, though, isn't it? The elitists are
Oh,
getting taken out. Trudeau, Macron will be next. Because Macron is really, they're not liking him. So I don't think Macron's going
I
to
don't
be
think
it.
that fucking likes himself.
So Macron, and I reckon that Trudeau, he's going to go as well.
Fucking Glumbo's trying to escape.
Because they're all falling apart. The narrative's falling apart, innit?
Do you mean falling? They're falling apart.
But
Has the crackling stopped on my end? Oh, it's still clean.
no, it stopped.
I don't know what's happening. It's just one of them nights, isn't it?
Nice.
Well, it's been one of them weeks for us, but fucking, it's one of them nights. Don't know what the hell was happening earlier. But I reckon the tides are turning. More and more people are waking up.
Yeah.
Is it Bradford? That all the people that have got that ultra low air thing, like Sadiq Khan wants to put in,
Yeah.
is having trouble with it.
Down here.
Is there? They're not paying any of the fans. And there's the one in Oxford is causing a problem as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And was it 240? I think it was 240 fucking ambulances since it came in have been held up on emergency calls.
Fucking ridiculous.
And the buses are having trouble getting down these bloody zone, these bloody gates and that, because they can't get round tight corners and that, so they're having trouble. And
It's
it's
stupid,
just
man.
madness. There's
But
no
they're all
way.
illegal. They're all
There's no
illegal.
way these 15-minute cities are going to fucking work. It's like,
No, it's all illegal. Because for a start, they can't charge a living human being taxes. Never mind fucking road tax and then council tax and then another tax.
yeah,
No, I can't understand, right? You pay your council tax to freely move around and get all the services from your fucking city or town. You pay your road tax to freely move around on the roads. Yeah. So that's taxed twice. And then you're not allowed. You know.
This
Then
fucking cat is.
she's horrendous. Isn't she? She's oh yeah. Oh, we're not muted on this one.
what the hell? Ah, cheeky little fucker. Nicking money out. Oh my God.
Wow.
What the fuck?
Wow.
And that's a fucking oh my
I
God.
don't know what's been given. See,
Was the mother
Yeah,
was being given CPR
by
by
the
the
other.
Fuck, I just can't believe it.
That
Wow.
Matador.
And he gets a full and he's getting his full pension.
All he got was a suspended sentence and community service. What the fuck?
You see, right? And it's probably his excuse would have been like, well, we haven't got a pay rise. The government won't give us a pay rise, so we're going to nick people's fucking money when we're supposed to be saving the fucking lives.
Yeah, he soon put it back as soon as he
Like
fucking
David.
noticed that fucking.
If you change two of them words around, right, saving the
Yeah.
life, taking the life savings, you know, just change two words around and there's two different fucking meanings completely in it. What the fuck are you doing?
She's having a blue moment, leave her.
She's making some. She's making some pretty boxes and.
Yeah.
She's quiet, leave her alone.
I like to with some of the watches, the faces on them was real good.
Yeah.
Was fucked. And I thought I had some of the thicker straps and I didn't, and I got to one of the watch faces that I wanted to do. And I ain't got the fucking right straps, so I fucking decided that I'll do something different, and that's the watch we've ended up with.
Ooh, very nice.
It's doing me tits in. And
See
show
that
them your
girl
flowers.
be shut down shortly.
And she's making what? You making flowers?
It's like a
Roses.
little kitty with shit on it.
Yeah. She got some stickers earlier, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh
TikTok
yeah,
could
that was fucking brilliant. That was just
Well-
started to make my fucking pot. You know, my Hello Kitty pot.
be-
And I
oh,
bought these. I've got these stickers right now. These stickers, I presume that was the ones that you scrape on and then you pull the clear tape off.
yeah.
Well, they are. Wait for it.
Oh
She doesn't
god,
show
here we
you.
go.
Well, when I fell off the truck, fell off the step on Monday and twisted my ankle, and I was in agony. And
Ouch.
the next day, was it? Somebody says, "Is he going to go to hospital?" I'm like, "Fuck it, are you joking?
That's
Do you think I would voluntarily walk in
dickhead?
to a fucking hospital in this day and age?"
You spend fucking hours in fucking the fucking waiting room waiting to be fucking seen.
Well, let's put it this way, mate. Right, not a lot of people of my age come out of hospital anymore, do they?
No.
You know what I mean?
So there's your little silver dots the squares that I was going to use on the bars earlier.
All right,
Right.
no.
I thought, Jake, they're the ones that you go off. Yeah, fucking brilliant. Hang on.
What the fuck?
It's void. Fucking void stickers off. The fuckers off.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, they're not what they say on the tin.
Yeah, boy.
Fucking things. So I stuck the fucker back off.
I got my beard is doing my
Oh,
tits. in.
shave it off then.
Oh, I'm gonna. It's rather a lot of the cat hairs. We've got the long-haired fucking.
She's half ragdoll, isn't she?
She's half ragdoll cat, right? And I've never seen a cat molt so much and still be so fucking hairy. It's fucking impossible. You know what I mean? She just molts and molts and molts, and she never fucking seems to get any fucking less fair, does she?
I was going to say someone look bad too.
Yeah, all right, we'll go with that.
Steven.
Yeah, well, the NHS is fucked. That's all I'm saying. But I would not voluntarily walk into one of them fucking hospitals. I won't go to a doctor. I won't go to a fucking hospital. The only time I go to an hospital is if I was unconscious when the ambulance picked me up. You know what I mean? And I had no fucking say in it. I don't trust any of them anymore. I hope that cat's over the age of fucking 16.
I tell you what,
Someone still wanted to bear the action.
Because I think that's a certain breed of ideology that might likes a bit of underage pussy. So I hope it's over the age of 16.
Is that a new member of S Club 7? If I say it on.
You what, mate?
He put is that a new member of S Club 7?
Yeah.
No, it's the new member of the fucking Spice Girls.
Fucking that cat was thinking, I'm going to shut this cunt up once and for all. I'm
Didn't
going to
work,
just
did it?
jump all over him.
Now he's going to eat you.
She said,
That's
"Oh
all
no,
we get on TikTok. That's
freshly
all I get
delivered
on the
kebabs."
new page at the moment on TikTok,
Yeah.
and it does my head in. It's like, fucking hell, man. I don't want to talk about fucking Islam and.
Yeah, I was going to fucking say something and I can't remember what it was.
Always.
I see all the churches are changing the pronouns of God in the Bible to them or him or fucking whatever, and it's like, oh, whatever.
What is it? Spreading?
The crackling gone, Matt. Is this all right? Or...
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, we
We'll manage.
have you seen Oxford now? Oxford University. Have you seen the new bit of fucking complete utter
What
bullshittery?
teeth?
Have you seen what?
I'd be saying.
Have you seen what they're doing now? They're
No,
removing all religious fucking paintings to do.
oh my! It's just getting beyond the fucking joke. It is.
You can't have if you go to a meet. If you go to a meeting, you can't have any meat. Yeah. And now they're removing all the religious.
It's gonna get really fucking annoying on you.
What?
Fuck off with your sticky bits.
Excuse me, you don't normally complain.
Well, we don't want to know more about that. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ, man.
I realised when I said that.
Yeah.
I was committed. So anyway, fuck it. I don't care. It is what it is. Yeah. So the well's gone fucking balmy. But what do you think to Bud Light? Have you seen it?
The
Bud
rainbow
Light.
one.
Yeah, with that fucking idiot who's what's his name?
The Bud Light one
Dylan.
don't bother, the
Dylan.
Bud Light one don't bother me so much. It's the fucking women's clothes at night.
Have you seen the video though that everybody's taking it out the pubs? They're refusing to sell it because of that Dylan. What's his name?
I
Dylan.
don't fucking know.
That Danny doing Nike.
Yeah.
It's,
One of the ascendant seekers.
well, it's a transvestite and it's
No,
not a
oh,
sportsman.
He's not even a transvestite.
No,
He's
it's
a
not, is
part-time fucking transvestite.
Yeah, it's
He don't even live as a woman.
translucent or whatever he fucking is, right? He's not a sportsman and he's not a woman, but he's got sponsorship from Nike to advertise sportswear, women's sportswear. And Budweiser have gone and put his face all over Bud Light, and people are, in America
Oh my God.
taking it out the shops and stuff like that, and the
Fuck
bars
off, man.
refuse to sell it.
That's different.
Will you fuck off with these stickers now? Yeah. So, Nike, go woke, go broke. Fucking Budweiser,
Dickhead.
same. Yeah. Why the fuck? Right. You go to a fucking pub, like after work, right? Or you're going home after a day's work, right? All you want to do is sit down, chill out, and fucking have a beer. And that cunt, well, that'll stop you having a wank. We're having a picture of that cunt on it, wouldn't it? And you see that cunt on your beer.
Fuck, I wouldn't even drink the beer. I'd fucking sling it down the drain.
I can't, there's no other word for it.
I wouldn't even fucking buy it. I wouldn't fucking drink it.
Do you know what really pisses me off about trans people and these fucking things? They go, well, I said, well, a woman is that a person could have a baby, and one of them said, well, all women can't have babies. I said, that's correct, but they still have the ability to have baby. If they haven't got, I can't have a baby. There's something went wrong, and I explained this to the little fucking freak. I said, If I say the human being has got 2 legs, but there's people all around the world got 1 leg, no leg, but that statement's still correct because we're biological with having 2 legs. If you haven't, something's gone wrong. They go into fucking Boots and all sorts of Liverpool buying Tampax. The morning after pill.
Yeah, well,
I'm here for fucking transgenderism.
There's one in Liverpool. There's nowhere to lie, right? Every month she gets a fanny pad, and she puts I think it's had food colouring on in it, or some red stuff, saying that she's had a period.
Oh my god!
You can actually buy the fucking trousers now with the blood stains on, can't you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Well, he had the same guy had he was sponsored, he was sponsored by Tampax as well.
Well, I said to him, once, I said, they're not being funny. I would still go down on a woman who's on the blob, but I wouldn't go down on a tranny.
It's got to stop.
Oh, right? Yeah.
It was funny at first, right? It still is funny in a way, but it's getting fucking pathetically fucking stupid now. I mean,
Jeffrey's Marsh's recent one was funny. You will respect us.
Is that what he came up with?
You will respect me, yeah.
Fucking
yeah.
Last time
I went downtown a couple of weeks ago. A tranny walked into the ladies' toilet. Well, I went to go in the ladies' toilets, and all the men were like, "Hang on, you're not supposed to be going in the ladies' toilets." And it's like, "Well," and this woman turned around and goes, "Well, she's still a female." I'm like, "Hang on, no, she ain't. She's got 2 fucking nuts and a fucking long thing. She should be fucking going, oh, you're being discrimination and oh, fucking hell."
What's that woman called? The Home Secretary?
Sorry.
Oh, fucking hell, I forgot top of my head.
Priti Patel, I think.
No, that was last on. It's a new one.
Oh.
She's proper making some right fucking friends, isn't she? She's fucking said that they're fucking gonna ban fucking transsexuals from using the opposite sex fucking toilets. And
up here they're promoting all that. It's like fucking hell, man.
Yeah, well, that's going to stop now, innit? How the fuck is the leader of the SNP, right, going to promote any of that?
Well, fuck no.
If he wants Sharia law in, you know the first bastard in Scotland, if Sharia law goes in, don't you, that's going to be the fucking first culprit in front of the fucking turban heads.
Yeah, it'd be useless, wouldn't it?
Alan Snack Bar. It's going to be him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They will not tolerate that.
No.
They are not tolerant fucking ideology whatsoever. And if he thinks that he's going to get away with trying to bring any of that shit in, yeah, Sharia law, he'll be the first fucker off the top of a building or have his napper chopped off. I'm telling you. Hasn't really thought about it, has he?
No.
Imagine one good thing, there'll be a mass influx of Alan Snack Bar fucking attendees fucking heading up your fucking way out of here. So, you know, brace your fucking self. That's all I can fucking say, Scotland. You make that a Sharia law country, you're going to have every fucking...
Fuck. I'll be fucking moving out.
Yeah. Fucking...
He wants to ban swearing and everything. It's like, well, what the fuck? Like...
He'll ban drinking next. Muslims don't like drinking. So can you imagine how that's going to go down in fucking Scotland if you ban
fuck.
Eh? Scotland will be fucking empty within 2 fucking days of him fucking mentioning it, I'm telling you.
Well, it's going to come to the point where they're going to ban, like in Japan, China and Japan, where they only allow 1 kid.
Yeah, well, that don't work out for him, has it?
Like
It's going to
in
get to the
Japan,
point where you
though,
can't even have a
like
fucking ham shank in your own
in
house.
Japan, on average, a man would have three times a year sex 3 times a year, but in the UK, it's like 3 times a week. And I thought
Yeah.
to myself, fucking hell, when did I become Chinese?
Well, China's got the problem now that there's enough. They're running out of fucking working age fucking people, aren't they?
I know.
Yeah.
So they're actually fucking giving them money as an incentive to have more children. So
which bathrooms they can use to which sports teams they can join. The law for transgender people could be changing. That's because the government is considering amending the legal definition of sex in the Equality Act after advice from the watchdog, the Equality and Human Rights Commission. The Equality Act is a piece of law which was made to help stop discrimination. It gives people legal protections in 9 different categories. They're things like age, sex, disability, gender reassignment or sexual orientation. It's used to stop people being treated unfairly. For example, it can be used to make sure organisations pay men and women equally. Now, it sounds boring, but paperwork can be important when it comes to your identity. If you're transgender, you can apply for what's known as a Gender Recognition Certificate, or a GRC. This allows you to change your legal sex on documents like your birth certificate, marriage certificate, and eventually your death certificate. At the minute, for the purposes of the Equality Act, those who have a GRC are treated as their acquired gender, or in other words, the sex listed on their new birth certificate. For example, a transgender woman would be protected as a female under the Act, but if the law changes, it would mean they were treated legally as a male for the purposes of the Act. Gender reassignment, though, would still stay as a protected characteristic, meaning it would be illegal to discriminate against someone because of their gender identity. Now, services like domestic abuse refuges or women's only sports teams are already actually permitted to restrict access by biological sex, if they believe there is a legitimate reason, such as privacy or safety. Current guidance on the law, though, says that the starting point should be one of inclusion. Under these new proposed measures, the EHRC says excluding trans people from such spaces would become the default, even if they had a gender recognition certificate which changes their legal sex. That could impact things like which toilets people use, which hospital wards they'd be treated on, and the sports teams or clubs they can join. It would also mean that trans men would have access to women-only services and trans women would have access to men-only services. A couple of months ago, Women and Equalities Minister Kemi Badenoch wrote to the EHRC and asked them to consider whether the current Equality Act is working as well as it could. She said there were questions about how the law strikes a balance between protecting different groups of people without infringing on the rights of others. After 2 recent legal challenges, some groups of women had raised concerns about trans women in spaces such as toilets and changing rooms. The response to these suggested changes has been varied. Many LGBT campaign groups have spoken out against the proposed changes, and former legal director of the EHRC, Gray Collier, has said the proposed changes are nonsense on stilts. Campaigners Sex Matters, who petitioned for these changes, described them as measured and thoughtful. A government spokesperson says it has received the advice and will consider it.
What the fuck was that doing that fucking commentary?
Fuck no.
Could they not get anybody that looked less like a fucking 1970s fucking kids cartoon to fucking do fucking piece on the fucking...
Like, the thing is, though, like, is that, like I said last week, 40% of suicide are from the trans people, right? Now, I've looked into this week. The highest that they commit suicide, that they can't accept being gay. So it's not a bunch of flowers. So why? Now, 40% of them are committing suicide because they're not happy in the body that they think that they should have. Now, and they can't accept that a man's over than a man, or man, etc. So why the fuck are they putting this shit on normal people? If they're not happy with their body, so what? I'm not happy with my body sometimes. I bet you the end of money you're not happy with your body sometimes. Same as you. Everyone's unhappy with their body at one time or another. We don't go around moaning, oh, we gotta have this and this and this. We should stop people like the thickos who, oh, they need to protect them, their civil rights. You've got the same civil rights as we have, but do you want more?
Yeah, and more.
But,
And they want everybody.
Gate means good as you. That's what it stands for. I don't give a rat's ass if you like to suck a cock. Good luck to you. I don't personally, so why you trying to force your crap onto me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
expect special fucking privileges and
Yeah.
special fucking rights. And like Matt says, these poor women will be going to the toilet and sitting down next to a fucking rapist. There's no women's rights.
No.
It's all trans rights now. And Sharon Davis is kicking off about it again, isn't she? Bless her.
You've got transgender people being fucking pedophiles and fucking trying to get away with it because they're a woman. It's like, well, no. Whether you change sex or not, you're still classified as a fucking.
But most of them don't have. It's only like 0.7% gets the full operation. Most of them have still got the equipment.
Yeah.
But there's a coloured guy on TikTok that's born with both sets of fucking. Who's born with them?
Hermaphrodites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're in a league of the fucking own, aren't they? Because some of them
He's a weirdo. He's well fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh.
Yeah, but that is fucked up, isn't it? I mean, they can pick the gender because they've got both sets of
genitals.
Yeah, genitals. You know what I mean? So they can actually pick what sex they want to be.
1 minute he's calm as anything, sitting there. Next minute he's raging like fucking. It's like, well, what? Come on, mate, calm down. It's like fucking.
Time to be. What?
Yeah, well, that's what they're like, innit?
Oh,
no idea.
Yeah, that is
Well,
it.
when this all started off, they said, when the women said to them, this is going to happen. We're going to get fucking nonsense or sexual pedophiles, sexual deviants, rapists, tend to be women to go into prison. Oh, that's not going to happen. What happened? That fucking one in Scotland.
Yeah.
It was like, you hear what the Labour Party says about Richie Sunak?
He's a cunt.
No.
Right. Do you believe that fucking paedophiles that have sex, sexually abused children should go to jail? And then they put underneath, Richie Sunak doesn't.
This tweet from Labour is causing a stir because it's suggesting that Rishi Sunak personally doesn't want to see child abusers locked up. The issue is that sentences are decided on by judges, not politicians, and the figures date back to 2010 when Rishi Sunak wasn't even an MP. That's why some in Labour have said the party should delete the tweet and accuse them of gutter politics. There is another way of looking at this, though. By sending such an inflammatory tweet, Labour has got people talking about the issue of crime under the Tories. That's something they want to focus on as they try and carve themselves out as the party of law and order in the run-up to the next general election. It's really a political tactic straight out of the 2016 Vote Leave playbook. Remember that bus with that message on the side? Well, that was a controversial statement, but it was designed to push at a broader point about how much money we send to the EU. Now, it worked back then, but I think many will question how this fits in with Keir Starmer's vow to restore integrity and honour to politics.
Well, we don't want fucking Labour in.
Well, Labour can't even, they don't even know what a woman is. That's Keir Starmer saying that 3 fucking times now. And he goes, 99% of women hasn't got penises. No, all women's got no penises. That's why they're called women. Sorry, this subject gets my blood going, sorry.
He get on well with Luke.
Yeah, but Keir Starmer's got to remember.
I'm watching that Thursday. One of the MPs, one of the Conservatives MPs, turned around and said, "Oh well, since the Conservatives have been in power, crime in England, the whole of the crime in England has been on an all-time low of 0%. It's like, where the fuck are you looking then, mate? Like,
you remember when what was it, 2010, when all these so-called people from Alan's Snack Bar was grooming kids, yeah, and they was doing nothing about it. The CPS was not fucking prosecuting them. The police wasn't trying to investigate them. Who was in charge of the CPS in 2010 when it was all happening?
Starmer.
So every time that fucking idiot opens his fucking mouth, right, he needs to remember, right, that he was the fucking guy who fucking didn't prosecute fucking Jimmy Savile. Yeah. There's one case. He was in charge.
Bad about this for? I don't want a woman.
Someone's just put in the chat, can we please tone down the sweat language? There's no need for vulgar. Well, if you don't like it, piss off.
You said that?
You can leave, mate.
Somebody on
yeah, don't let the door on the way out.
Yeah. It isn't
I'm so worked up about this situation that we're getting forced to do something that we know it's wrong, we know it's immoral, but people like you are forcing us to do it.
Well, don't come on out.
If you don't like it, you know what you can do. Piss off.
Yeah. You're perfectly welcome to come on here and have your say.
Show, right? I'm running on 0 sleep, so really don't.
Yeah, well, we can advise you to try and pick a fight with Donna.
Don't speak to me like that. Why?
You want
why? Free speech. We people in here can say what they want, right? And they do, and we have been banned for it.
Oh, it's going to be a fun night.
Do I normally swear? Or do I normally swear on a regular basis on here? I've been on here quite a lot of times, haven't I?
Yeah, mate.
Everybody swears.
But this subject gets my blood going. I don't care if a man sucks a dick, let him. I don't care if a man wants to dress up as a woman, let him. I don't care if a man wants to get his bits chopped off, let him. Don't expect me to bend over and let you chat me.
Don't come in directing us when you're not our director, right? I think that we're not going to say something about it.
I've never been so unwelcome in my life. Well,
your actions caused our reactions. So there you go. It's only you to blame. Well done. Bye bye. See you later.
I've never been to be made so unwelcome in my life. Well, you can't.
I bet anybody's one of the tranny brigades. I bet anybody's one of the tranny brigades.
Sorry, Bobby, what was that?
I bet anybody's one of the tranny brigades.
Yeah.
My wife passed away.
You know, they're all welcome on here to come and have the say, but you know, don't dictate.
Don't come on here.
Why are you being so? We're not being hateful. We're just speaking our minds.
If you want to censor people, right, get your own show, right? Open it up to under 18s, right, and have a no swearing policy. We've got this policy, and it's we don't give a fuck policy, right? So, and that's what we do. We don't give a fuck. Whereas Yorkshire as fuck, the people in here come in here to have a fucking chat, vent off the frustrations,
and
right?
And
it gets a bit heated, right? If you don't like it, go what? I don't know.
That's a pig.
Go and sit in a corner and suck your thumb.
Yeah. Go watch Jones. What's his name? Fucking the queer little fucking. What's his first name?
Please, dear Doc, don't take this the wrong way. But in normal circumstances, I would probably have not have any contact with you. But I love you. But now you've got the same mindset. You bring people who would.
You come on here being rude, telling us what to do on our own show. If you don't like it, scroll past. It's that simple.
Oh my God.
Do me a favour, Matt. Just get rid of the turd because I can't be doing with dickheads like him tonight.
Very rude and aggressive.
And you haven't seen rude and aggressive. This is me on palm bitching, fucking resting face. This.
No, but I think it's funny, don't you?
Yeah.
When people come in and
Well,
try to dictate on your show, right?
He's been blocked.
Our show, right? All of our show, right?
Yeah.
Try to dictate.
Should have known we'd get one in
Right.
tonight because it's been.
Oh, yeah.
People come on here.
Obviously,
You know
didn't like
what
what we
we're
were
like.
saying.
We come in for a chat and we put our points of view across. And
If you don't like it, fuck off.
Exactly. Scroll past. Oh, it's
just reading John's comment.
I don't know what to do with that. I can't find room on that to put it. Gonna have to put the front in it.
That's my point just then. Like, you bring people together. Like I said, I probably would, in normal life, I probably would pass on the cross. You know, I'm not being disrespectful or nasty. But you've got the same mindset I've got. Like the other fella the same. I probably would come across him. No offense, mate, and everything like that.
No, it's none taken.
But, and that people like that pisses me off. They're
Yeah.
trying to...
Joey's gone anyway. Cheers, Matt.
Like I always say to people, what you see with me is what you get. If you don't like it, you know what you can do. Best off.
That's the reconditioned watch, but I can't work out where to put it.
I'm the same online as what I am in real life.
Yeah. Well, everybody gets a say on here, but if you come in
being a cunt,
when the first thing you say is stop swearing, Mum don't tell me, and my dad don't tell me to fucking stop
and then
swearing.
he has the nerve to say, "I've never felt so unwelcome." Well, don't come on here and try playing the fucking editor or fucking dictator. Do you know what
Well,
I
he's
mean?
gone,
'Cause
hasn't he?
it's not going to rub in here.
They're quite good, the trolls, but
I thought that was what fucking TikTok was for anyway.
Yeah, I think you've got the wrong platform.
Up.
You know what I mean? But it is an over 18, and you expect
TikTok's
some
really
strong
bad
man
at the moment.
to fucking bit. And that's why we're all here on a Saturday night. Yeah.
What people don't understand, there's justifiable reason why people like this, that what's his name, Jeffrey, whatever, on TikTok, he's an aunt, he's dancing kids, and with normal people, normal adults, you've got kids and grandkids, what's supposed to say, oh yeah, you could fucking shaft our kids, you could bugger them, whatever. No, it's gotta stop.
But he's getting what he's doing, and everybody's watching him.
Yeah.
They're following him, and they're making comments about him. So he's loving it. He's absolutely loving it. If everybody didn't go on his profile and nobody commented or nobody stitched him, right, he'd just fuck off because they aren't getting the attention.
It's your show, your wall. Anybody don't like it off. You drop. It's a show. Yeah, exactly.
Right on, Matt. Right on.
We just come here to vent off, and
you come on the wrong night anyway.
Yeah.
It's state when you fucking idiots.
Yeah. So Donna's not had much sleep because of
I've not had any sleep
for personal reasons, but we won't go into that because it's got nothing to do with anybody but Donna. And yeah, we come on here to fucking put our points across. Do you remember when we used to go to the pub?
In case anyone hasn't figured out exactly what's going on with Anheuser-Busch right now, they're celebrating 365 days of girlhood, and they sent this transgender activist, Dylan Mulvaney, cases of beer with his face on it, his, her, / she, it, whatever, saying that it would help them authentically connect with their audience. Sadly, I don't know if they knew who their audience was, but... So the two major beers would be Budweiser and Bud Light, which are both owned by that company, Anheuser-Busch. Stella, owned by Anheuser-Busch. Modelo, owned by them. Good old Rona, owned by them. Listen up, ladies. McUltra is also owned by them. Land Sharks, mediocre at best, but still owned by them. along with a slew I've never heard of. Coming up, some better ones that are not owned by them, which I will be switching to. Also just want to dedicate this video to my long years of drinking Busch Light. I am extremely saddened to pronounce that I will no longer be participating in drinking of this beverage, thanks to some things that have came up, but thank you to all the good beer that you have provided me with, and let's get on with this. Coors is almost as good anyway, so probably switching over to that one. Drink Miller, folks. If you want something that puts hair on your chest, drink Blue Moon. It's also not owned by them. Or if you want some serious Busch on your chest, drink Yingling Lager. Drink Heineken. Also not owned by Anheuser-Busch. Neither is Dos Equis. Coming in hot here, we got the PBR Classic, also not owned by them.
Yeah, they haven't done themselves any favours whatsoever by putting that daft lad's face on it. It's,
No.
I've found somewhere
whatever.
to watch,
All right, cool.
but I'm missing a fucking flower.
Why?
There's a stalk there with no flower on it.
Oh, well, you're going to have to make a flower, aren't you?
No, I'm going to just get an artificial one for this one. It's all handmade anyway. Well, the watch is
Oh God.
sorted out, and then all the rings, obviously one that I had in stock, but the necklace and the bracelet are both handmade.
Yeah, that's right, John. We go down to the local pub now, right? And
I just want to come home.
I do. I just sit there and I listen to them, and they've all give up.
Christ, I haven't been in a fucking pub since I
They're all
was
bowing
16.
down, and you can't. Somebody's going to be offended, and you just can't go down there and fucking. All them days have gone. I used to love going down the pub and having a chat with you.
And so more news as the Bud Light Company debuts their new LGBT-themed boxes. And they also include LGBT-themed cans. Let's look at those pictures real quick. Those are those same Bud Light cans we were just talking about. It says, celebrate everyone's identity, along with pronouns all over the can. We took a look at the box and the can, but let's take a look at this new Bud Light ad. It says, let's grab beers tonight, Queens. And they're even saying that Modelo might be next.
Yeah. And people are just doing, they're just saying, fuck it, I'm not having it on the shelf. And I don't blame them, because it's shoving it in everybody's face.
Yeah.
I don't want to pick a can of fucking Stella. Right. And
When
have
I
a
was
drink.
growing up, the pub had a separate area for the women, right? The main bar, and I don't know what I used to call it. I used to go to my granddad, and I used to go to the women's part. So, what did the trans go in that women's part?
It's all gone fucking mental, mate. Right, you want to use them
Some
pronouns.
absolutely shocking scenes coming out of a North Manchester hospital. A lady's been given paralysis as a diagnosis, and this is how she's been treated by the staff. Take a look.
She just did it! Get away from me now! Get me out of this hospital! No! Get me out! How dare she go for me like that in the public? I swear to God, get me out of this hospital now! I'm ringing the police! What are you laughing for? You weren't supposed to be security!
What the fuck?
Mate.
That's just...
Why would anybody go to the hospital now? I mean, like I said before, I will not walk in one of them fucking places now. I won't. But like John says, like there, we all used to go down the pub and we used to talk to our friends, but fucking, you know what, right? Everybody, I mean, this pandemic fucking didn't fucking help.
No.
Because everybody was scared stiff by the government, and it was planned, right? And that was the strategy. And there was all wearing masks, and there was fucking buying a Scotch egg so they could go for a fucking pint, right? I just walked into the pub with no fucking mask on, and didn't buy any fucking food or anything, right? Because it was all bollocks. But the local pub around the corner was quite all right about it, because I just said, well, I'm exempt. right? And they accepted it. But they are fucking, you know, they didn't push everything. They won't even accept cards in there. It's cash only in there. So they're doing the right thing. But there's that many people scared stiff since the pandemic. And those who was, because I used to go in there, so you won't be putting that fucking vaccine in me. It's something's wrong with it. It's not right. Yeah. It's not tested. It's an experiment. And it was all going, well, I'm going to get it because I'm going on holiday. You know what I mean? Well, you better make sure it's a fucking good holiday, mate, because it might be your last fucker. But everybody thought, oh, yeah, well, he's a conspiracy theorist. But everything I say in that pub, think that fucking crackpot's at it again. And then 6 months later, this fucking crackpot sat there going, fucking told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
Told you.
But when the first vaccination came around, they told people it would stop the spread. That was a lie.
Yeah. It was all a lie, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just another way of them making fucking billions of fucking pounds off of fucking people.
Well, they don't know how long the body's going to produce the spike protein for, do they?
I'll be honest
was
with
watching,
you, I'm getting to think that I'm leaving this country. I love this country, but this country's not the one I signed up for. I can't even go to a woman. You're a beautiful. I can't go to date. She's a beautiful woman. You get some fucking nuts there. I can't call her a woman. Why can't I call her a woman? You know what I mean?
Mate, which country do you go to?
I know.
I mean, some of them are better than others, but they're all fucking. It's like this zero. You know what I mean? You can't live without fucking carbon.
Yeah.
Carbon is in the air. The fucking plants need it. The fucking animals need it. We need it. Yeah. It makes fucking plants grow. It makes trees grow.
And you try and bury somebody a compliment, you get called a fucking sexist or something. It's like, oh, well, just being nice. And it's like, oh, fucking hell.
But they're taking out on the fucking farmers. Well, in the Netherlands, the farmers have revolted and they've won a fucking, well, they've nearly won an election, haven't they?
Yeah. The farmers have won it.
The farmers have won it. Yeah. But the Netherlands, their carbon fucking output was 0.0% fucking carbon. Where these fucking polluting countries in the fucking world, and Grant Shapps is going on like
Grant Shapps is an idiot.
Well, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. It is, honestly. But where do you go, Bobby? Which country do you go to?
I've gone to outer space because I can't be fun with this shit much longer. This country is not the country I love. This is the fucking.
I think it is going to turn around, but it's not going to be in the near future. I think in the next 10 years, right, when all this bollocks comes around, yeah, and everybody's gone, no, we're not having this. Even the fucking leftists are going to turn around and go, well, we can't go anywhere. We can't do any fucking thing, right? And we're going, well.
It's the same with the fucking groomer gangs. We're scared to call them what they are, Pakistani, Asian, whatever. We're scared. The people are scared to say where they come from.
I ain't fucking scared of calling them what they fucking are.
Yeah.
Oh, don't give a fuck me.
The Home Secretary, whatever it is, it's Susanna
Brannan, is it?
Brannan, something like that, isn't it? Brannaman, I don't know. Anyway, she was on there. I don't know which channel it was on, but I saw her on YouTube, and she was just basically saying, right, we're gonna fucking right. It's been going on and going on and going on, and the police haven't investigated it, and the people have been getting away with it, right? But it's going to stop. So I'm not going to big her up, but she is saying the right things about immigration and grooming and stuff like that. But if she does do it, fair play to her. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's all.
So it's another one completely
smoke and mirrors. Yeah, very nice. Have you showed him it?
This is another one for the raffle guys for Ethan's charity.
Ooh, very nice.
We've got a little ring in a box there. Can you see the ring?
Yeah.
Then as you come round, you've got the necklace that's hanging here. No, that's there. Sorry. You've got a bracelet, and then you've got a
Ooh.
reconditioned watch with a totally different strap on it. So
Nice.
that's ready. The battery will get changed a couple of weeks before the charity truck do, and then that's when they'll all get the cellophane wrapped around them. When I could stop buying them.
So we've got loads of them on the side now. So
Yeah, this is what happens when my brain goes into overtime. I don't finish the one tomorrow.
I'll finish that one later. I've had a good idea.
But that is a complete one-off because I've used stuff that I've got no more of. So that is a complete one-off set.
When I went to the hospital a couple of weeks ago about my eyes with the wellness flash, I was waiting in the hospital for 11 hours. 11 hours. It was the eye hospital. 11 hours. Pakistani Arab and all this was coming out like 5 hours after I got there, getting seen within 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I asked the one behind the counter, I said, what this is wrong, shows we can't be seen being racist. I said, what the fuck do I am? You know?
Yeah. But I mean, that clip that that Matt just put up, right? You don't go to the fucking hospital, right, to be treated like that. You're obviously in the hospital because there's something wrong with you. And the last thing you need to do is, if you're in pain or you think you're going to fucking die, is for that shit to happen. You know what I mean?
And they should stop this triage shit. You go to see a nurse. You wait there 3 hours, 4 hours to see her. Then you come back. Then you've got to wait to see a doctor. Why do you just wait to see the doctor? Instead of all this shit, what you do is you go see a triage nurse. She sends you to get an X-ray, whatever. Then you go back to the beginning. Then you've got to wait for the doctor. Why does the doctor to see you straight away?
When I did my finger, right, this bit of my finger was down here. It looked like a Tetris piece. Yeah. Oh, it was smashed. I wasn't even going to go to the hospital. When I took my glove off, I thought, that's not going to fix itself. Right? There's no way that is going to fix itself. So I walked into the hospital with my hand bandaged up and it was pouring with blood still. Right? So I've got my hand up like that and I'm holding my artery there. Yeah. So I'm walking into the hospital like that and says, is it a finger injury? And I thought, fuck me.
No, it's a fucking head injury, you stupid. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Now, what I was going to say was, right, no, my cocks fell off, but while I'm here, can you see if you can do something with this? You know what I mean? But I thought, no, because they are going to be doing something with it, and if I upset them, it's going to fucking hurt, innit? It's going to be done without any anaesthetic, so... Well, you know when they say, is it a finger injury, and you're pouring with blood with a massive great bandage on, holding it above your hand above your heart, and fucking, right, is it a finger injury?
No, I'm just holding it up because my blood pressure's fucking high.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had to play rugby, and I got stood on my bollocks, and it ripped all my bollocks. I was bleeding like fuck. I could have said to her I was a tranny because I'm on my periods.
I would have just got it.
The grooming gang scandal is a stain on our country. Local reviews in Rochdale, Rotherham and Telford expose the systematic rape, abuse and exploitation of vulnerable young women and girls by organised gangs, almost all of them British Pakistani men. The consistent failure of authorities who are more concerned with political correctness than protecting the vulnerable, and so looked the other way, is one of the greatest injustices in modern Britain. For too long, the victims have been disbelieved or ignored, while the abusers have gone largely unpunished. And the sickening abuse is still happening today in communities up and down the country. We must end it. That is why the Prime Minister and I have been in Yorkshire and Greater Manchester today, meeting with police and hearing the harrowing testimony of victims as we announce action to eradicate grooming gangs and deliver justice for their victims. We are launching a grooming gangs task force with specialist police officers whose mission will be to track down the abusers wherever they are. And when we find them, we will make sure that perpetrators receive the most severe punishments possible by introducing a new serious aggravating offence for grooming. Victims must never again be ignored. And so we are launching a national public hotline for whistleblowers and introducing a mandatory reporting duty which will help prevent child sexual abuse and punish those that fail to report it. Last summer, Rishi Sunak promised that if he became Prime Minister, he would make eradicating...
What a load of bollocks.
But this is
No.
the one that said that he won't send jail, so.
Well, no, he never said that. This is when no, he didn't actually say it. That was all bollocks, but they've taken it out of context what fucking he said and what was said, but not by him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And turned it around like fucking Labour do. But they're all as bad as each other. I'm not right. If she does what she says she's going to do, which I'm not holding my fucking breath, right? Fair play to her. But now she's come out with things like that. Are they going to exonerate fucking Tommy Robinson?
Fuck off.
Man.
Because this is what Tommy Robinson's been saying for fucking long enough, right?
Oh, yeah.
And he's been shut down, put in fucking jail, right? People have threatened to come round and fucking hack his fucking head off, hack his wife's head off, hack his kid's head off, right? But he's been fucking spouting it, right? I don't care what you think of Tommy, right? At the end of the day, no matter what you think about him, he's put that out there and he's put his fucking life on hold. I mean, he's put his life on hold.
Yeah.
And he's been saying this. Now, for her to turn round and fucking say it on TV, right? Does that mean Tommy Robinson was fucking right all the fucking time and they should fucking apologise for him and compensate him for everything they've done?
No, they never apologise.
Well, that Tommy Robinson was in an amusement park with his daughter and an Asian or Pakistani fella touched his daughter up. It was Tommy Robinson who got arrested.
Yeah, that mate, it's fucking disgusting. Yeah. That is fucking disgusting, isn't it? You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about us. No. They're all on the fucking take, aren't they? Yeah. All the money's going to the fucking people doing deals with drug companies and shit like that. And the people on the fucking the nurses and the junior doctors are there and they're not getting fuck all. You know what I mean? And I mean, when a nurse goes to fucking college for, I don't know, is it 3 years and that's college of nursing and right? And you know it's low paid, unsociable hours, right? And nobody gives a fucking shit, right? Why the fuck would they go to work and think, well, why should I give a fuck? You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck about us. I've trained for 3 years for this. They're getting big bucks for pushing fucking pens around and fucking counting fucking paper clips, right? Doing fuck all and getting big money. He was a good man, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking very good man. We did security for Tommy in Blackpool. Reverend Simon Sarsways runs up and says, can you come down and help with security? So we did. I tell you what, that guy, right? He can fucking walk, that guy. He walked up and down fucking that prom and he was meeting people. Yeah. And talking to people. Right? Straight up fucking guy. Yeah. Sometimes he says, or does things that might be a little bit out of order.
Not so much of it,
but
it's a certain part of his crew.
Yeah, the certain part of his crew are a fucking set of morons, like, but won't go into them. Leave them to it. But basically, Tommy, right, has put his life on hold. right?
Yeah.
And he brought this to the forefront. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody hardly knew about it. So he give up his fucking life, his fucking wife and fucking kids go through fucking hell. There's people at his fucking house threatening. I mean, that lass from Black Lives Matter, what was her name, who got shot?
Yeah.
No, she's not dead, is she yet? But
No.
she's still in hospital with brain damage.
No, she's out. She's fine, you know.
She what?
She's fine. She's up and running.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she threatened Tommy Robinson that Black Lives Matter would come round and kill him and his family. And then she don't understand why Tommy Robinson, right? He only wanted to have a word to see what it was all about, and she got all aggressive and fucking threatened Black Lives Matter would come round and kill him. Now, I don't give a fuck, right? All my lives matter. But the fucking only bit about Black Lives Matter is most of them are white. And they don't give a fuck about black lives. Yeah. Tommy Robinson fucking did what he did because he gave a fuck. Yeah. And he's the one that gets persecuted. Black Lives Matter.
And not being funny about that Paul O'Grady. They want to put a statue where he lived. What does Paul O'Grady ever fucking do? He was a drag queen artist. Tommy Robinson has tried to save our UK's kids, and he gets hammered for it.
Yeah.
If you put a dress on, you get a statue.
Yeah, well,
I'm going to think I'm going to call myself Barbarella from now on.
Well, he started off as Lily Savage, and he was funny, wasn't he?
Yeah, don't get me wrong, he was funny as fuck.
It's
but
like
I
Danny
don't
LaRue.
see he hasn't done anything major to get a statue.
Yeah, like Danny LaRue put a dress on, played the piano, sung songs. Quite funny. Yeah. What's the Australian one?
Dane Everett.
Yeah.
Fucking funny. You know what I mean?
I think they're funny. Some of them are quite funny.
Yeah.
But they haven't done anything major to get a statue.
No.
And
Now
I've been
you've
nasty toward Paul O'Grady. I used to hear it. I still did. But what's he done?
Now, he does a bit for Battersea Dog. Well, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did do a lot for Battersea the Dogs Home.
Yeah. And fair play to the guy, but that's all he's done, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, what's he done in the last? Well, since he fucking stopped becoming Lily Savage, what the fuck has he done?
Died.
He's gone on to Radio fucking 2.
Oh, you didn't mean that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm died. But when he stopped becoming Lily Savage,
I think that's the most he's been on telly for a long time.
He's done now, apart from being a Radio 2 presenter for 6 months on a fucking Sunday.
Yeah.
But them people was funny. And they didn't push it in your face. They didn't try to convert you. They wasn't trying to groom your fucking, that I know of. Yeah?
Oh, no.
They wasn't trying to groom your fucking kids. Yeah?
All drag queens are funny. They're all funny. It's an adult entertainment.
Yeah.
Now, like, I've been, you think it might be a bit weird, but I've been to shows where the drag queens on, and I've laughed my bollocks off at some of them. And I some of them thought, nah, you're all right. Because they are funny. The idea of a man dressing as a woman, like in pantomime, I growed up, we used to go to the pantomime every year. Many of the dressers, the women, ugly sisters. So we were brought up with drag men, whatever you want to call them, drag queens or whatever. They are funny, but you don't come on and you've got to wear a dress, you've got to tuck your balls in. No, they're just funny people.
Yeah. But it's now where they're going into schools. Now, anybody, right? I wouldn't have thought any of them we've just talked about would go into a fucking school, right, and do what them fuckers are doing, right? Or paid
Well,
for.
the fella runs Tranny's story time. His name's Sebastian something. Now, you should go to his Twitter page. He's got pictures of him talking about banging young lads. Pictures of bones where saying that my balls has been there. If I would have done that, say if I went on this camera and got my willy out, you would be banned. And I'd probably get banned from YouTube, wouldn't I?
Have you seen? Right, that's it. That's what I was going to say. Channel 4, the new fucking program, Naked Education.
Yes.
Yeah.
How the fuck, right, is that not illegal? Right? Ofsted take you off the fucking air because you've said something politically incorrect. Might be slightly right, yeah? So they take you off the air. But Channel fucking 4 goes and sticks fully grown fucking naked adults in front of 14 to 16-year-old kids. How the fuck, right, on this fucking green earth, right, is that any kind of fucking moral?
Mhm.
It's not legal, it's immoral, right? And how the fuck are they getting away with it? But the bear who's doing it is the same bear who did Naked Attraction, apparently.
Yeah. That's like Tesco's. They've just announced that they're bringing out a food aisle or only for the LGBTQ fucking community. And it's like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, it's got to be
and they're
called
gonna-
alphabet.
they're gonna have barriers on it so that only those sort of people that can use that aisle and nobody else. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, you don't want to fucking.
Well, mate, don't go buy alphabet in these sketchy.
Oh, fuck. LGBTQ sandwiches and sausages and fucking, like, what the fuck?
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't give a rat's ass if they want to dress as women or they want to do whatever they want to do. Do it. It's a free country. We live in a free country, but now it's a we're getting forced to do
Everyone's
something.
changed into a fucking Jehovah's Witness. That's what it is, but with a different fucking ideas.
How are they going to place them fucking areas of a fucking Tesco store for LGBTX Mac
Yeah.
SGT fucking GTIs? Right? How are they going to fucking right? If you go in there, right, and they go, this is for the fucking wrong uns, well, whatever.
They're not
Right?
all wrong, just look at
Well, no, the LGBTGX.
No, there's just a fucking big minority. And I'll say big minority because they are growing in Idiotsville. That are causing the problems.
Yeah. But how are they going to police it? Because you go in there and they say, well,
Same as
you're
the
not.
police to see if he was having sex during COVID. Wait for the ladder alarms.
Yeah, well, then they'll get done for misgendering or fucking discrimination. Well, it's discrimination, isn't it? Anyway, no matter what.
Because they did
You
want,
discriminate
say,
against
like,
straight people.
Humvees, Asda's and Morrison's and that to follow, but Asda's
Well, that's
and
the
all
one.
that turned around and said,
Asda, you
Asda's
haven't
and
got a
that turned
chance
around
to
and said
Asda.
no anyway.
It's owned by a couple of Puma trackies. Same as Euro garages. Right?
Tesco
Euro
is only
garages is owned by the
company,
same couple of packies. Yeah. So you're not going to get no.
Anymore.
Hey?
The British don't own anything anymore.
I don't care who owns it,
The rest
but
of
you're
the
not
world
going to
is
get
our shit.
in Asda all that. I mean, Tesco's sell fucking sex toys.
What?
Yeah.
And you also sell sexualized underwear for young girls from age 8 and upwards.
Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad I don't go in that shop anymore then. Fuck
Now,
you
kids
now.
walk around there. Kids walk around there with the mums, right? And the dads.
My local shop sells well. Thank God, Matt. I know I shouldn't laugh, but it's just the way you said it. My local shop sells wanking machines and dildos. Fucking hell, Matt. Just
Oh, we've had some right problems tonight, Don. We had to come off and then come back on because we was all talking like robots, or we was talking like robots.
Sounded like chipmunks, apparently.
Matt came on and he sounded like he was a stoned R2D2 or C3PO. Right? So, and I don't know. Probably that.
You was having one of those squirrel moments.
Listen, people. Right? It's 11:30.
Yeah.
We've had out 2 hours.
Well, we've had an hour and a half, but half an hour, the other half an hour was trying to sort shit out.
But it's 11:30 and Matt's got to get off and do shit.
And I'm sat here going, hey.
What we're thinking of doing is Matt's going to open a live maybe next week or the week after. We haven't arranged it yet, but he's going to have a live on a Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
Or a backstage. Is it a backstage, Matt, or is it a live? But we're thinking of doing, after our live, if you want to come on when the live's finished, come backstage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're thinking of doing that for half an hour.
Yeah, and seeing as we're at the end of the show now, and people that are fucking, we know we've got fucking spies, so I have to be careful what I say tonight. All you guys out there, if you can send me mum some healing and strength because she's back in hospital. That's all I can say at the minute because there's a lot of going on in the background. But
hope she gets better soon.
Not in a good way.
Yeah, I hope she gets better soon.
Yeah, so Dad's funeral on Thursday, and then Mum gets rushed into hospital last night. So yeah.
So Matt will be putting it on his social media. We'll put it on our social media.
Yeah.
So, but next week, I think if you're interested, if anybody's interested,
we're on about going backstage, aren't we? Afterwards and chilling.
We'll do some backstage where you can just come on and say.
We won't get told off for fucking swearing because we're not on the live.
I'm sorry about that, Doc, but that subject really gets me.
No, don't apologise, Bobby.
It's not bothering me, mate, right? But because I'm running on empty, right, and you're coming here trying to fucking dictate to what we do, you just got it tonight. Love you too, man. I'm right. Fucking perfect. Fucking
cheers, Don.
Bastard.
Thanks a lot, everybody. We love you all.
Yeah.
We love our Saturdays.
Yeah.